another week. We're the Hebrew Israelites, and we're out here through the spirit of Yahweh, or Yahweh Shai, the one you ignorantly call God and Christ, right? To wake up the people of Negroid, Native American, Indian descent, the Latino and Hispanics. You make up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, and I'm out here for y'all, all right? And to prophesy the downfall of America, which is known as Mystery Babylon the Great in the Bible. It's going to be destroyed in the Third World Nuclear War. Thus saith the Lord, all right? America's in the Bible, right? And it's prophesied to be destroyed in the Third World Nuclear War, all right? Give me a scripture. Give me Proverbs 5. Proverbs 4 and 7. Proverbs 4 and 7.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and we're all getting get understanding.
Right? It says wisdom is the principal thing. Right? The beginning. Therefore, get wisdom. And with all that getting, get understanding. You understand? Now, it says wisdom is the principal thing. Get wisdom. Alright? But not the wisdom of this world. Because the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. Alright? Let's get it. 1 Corinthians, the 3rd chapter. Alright. This is 1 Corinthians 3, verse 19. It says, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. You see that? The wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. Right? No matter how much education you think you have. Right? No matter what title you have to your name. No matter your associates, your bachelor's, your master's, your doctorate, your PhD. That is foolishness with the Most High, all right? Because the wisdom of this world is foolishness. You understand? The wisdom of this world is foolishness. Read Proverbs 4 and 7 again.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. And with all that getting, get understanding.
And with all that getting, get understanding. Why? Because if you read a book and you don't understand what you're reading, it's useless to you. Like you got a bunch of people in the churches, right, call themselves Christians. They read the Bible, but don't understand a word of it. They don't understand a word of it. Understand? So you have to get the understanding of whatever it is. Like you need to understand your nationality, right? You need to understand who you are. You need to understand who the Most High is, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Understand? You need to know these things. You need to understand the time that you're living in. Alright? You need to understand the time that you're living in. Right? And where you want to get this understanding? Give me Psalm 119. But this is how you want to get the understanding.
Psalm chapter 19.
No, 119. 119.
What?
104. Verse 104.
119.
That I just read, right? And all that getting, get understanding. But I said, where are you going to get the understanding from? Come on, Psalm 119, 104.
Through my precepts, I get understanding. Therefore, I hate every false way.
So through thy precepts, right through these scriptures, is where you get proper understanding. Right? And the Most High hate every false way. Right? All his prophets, all the saints of the Lord, right? The righteous men of Yasharallah, understand that through the precepts, through the scriptures of the Lord, you get understanding. That's what true understanding is. Because the wisdom of this world, as I said, is foolishness with the Most High. You know what this world do? Right? It justifies the foolishness that they do. They try to justify it. Understand? They try to justify it. But forget man and turn to the Most High and let Him guide you. Give me Proverbs 3. Verse 5. Proverbs 3 and 5. Oh, God. I got it. Get me Jeremiah 17 and 9. Right? As I said, where you're going to find the understanding of the Most High? It says through the precepts, right? Through the scriptures, right? And I said, don't trust in man. Trust in the Most High. Why? Because man will deceive you all the time, right? Man will deceive you all the time. So Proverbs 3 and 5, it says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto thine own understanding. Understand? You have to trust in the Most High with all your mind, right? And don't lean on your own understanding, right? Forget what you're thinking or how you feel. Trust in the Most High. You know why? Read on. Jeremiah 17 and 9.
Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?
Right, it says your heart. In the Hebrew, it's love, meaning mind. Your mind is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who could know it? Understand, your mind is wicked. Your mind is working against you. Why? The mind wants the pleasures of this world. Right? Your mind want to hang out, go in the clubs all day, right? Make it rain on these damn whores and sluts that be dancing on the pole, right? You want to get high with your brethren, right? You want to get drunk and act a fool, right? You want to be a faggot, so forth and so on, eat and do whatever you want. Like Alistair Crowley said, right? Do as thou wilt, right? That's what your mind is telling you to do. Do as you will. You ain't about acknowledging the Lord. You're about doing as you will. You're about the world. Right? So it says the mind, right? Your mind is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Right? Your mind is trying to get you killed. Why? It's chasing the pleasures of the world. All right? Read that again now.
The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?
Right. The heart is deceitful above all things. I say your mind is deceiving y'all. Right? Because majority of y'all are emotional. Right? You people act on emotions. That's why when you see what's going on right now in Ferguson, right? About that dude getting shot. Y'all are emotional, getting emotional, right? And reacting to it, doing all kind of bullshit. That is foolish. Understand? You're acting off of emotion. You understand? You're acting off of emotion. Give me Psalm 118. Because this is what you're supposed to be doing. Your mind is deceitful above all things. You should be trusting in the Lord. You understand? Psalm 118. But it is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. Right? Because I tell you, man will let you down all the time. Right? A man will let you down all the time. Right? You can't trust in man. You can't put your trust in man. You can't put your trust in princes. So who do you put your trust in? The Lord. Right? Because the Lord will protect and defend you and guide you all the time. time. The Lord has never let any man down who trusts him. Right? And that can be proven. All you gotta do is check the Lord's track record. Right? Check the Lord's track record and see if the Most High ever let down any man who put their trust in him. Let's get Ecclesiastes. I got it on. This is Ecclesiastes 2, verse 10. As I said, let's check the Most High's track record and see if any man who trusts in him, he let him down. Alright? Ecclesiasticus 2, verse 10, it says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Right? Look in the generations of old. Right? Look in the past and see, did ever any of the Lord's servant who trusted him was ever confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or who did he ever despise that called upon him? That's easy to prove. That's easy to prove. All you gotta do is look at the generations of old, as it said. Look at Daniel when he was in the lion's den. Right? Didn't the Most High protect him? And didn't the Most High fed him? Look at Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego when they was cast in the pit of fire. Didn't the Lord protect them and deliver them from it? Alright? Look at that sister Susanna. When those two men lied on her and was about to get put to death, didn't the Most High raise up a young Israelite man to deliver her out of that? Alright? Matter of fact, look at our nation as a whole. Look at Israel. Right? Whenever a nation took us down and tried to destroy us, didn't the Most High deliver us from it? Didn't he deliver us from it? Right? Has he promised to deliver the elect out of this bondage today? Understand? So when you check the Most High's track record, right, he's true and correct. He's faithful to his word. Understand? It says, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sin, and saveth in time of affliction. Woe be to the fearful heart and faint hand. The fearful heart is a coward. Woe, destruction to a coward, right? And weak hand. And the sinner. Give me Revelation 3:15. Right? It says, and the sinner that goeth two ways. That is a man who has one foot in the truth and another foot in the world. Revelation 3:15. A man with one foot in the truth and another in the world. That's a sinner that goeth two ways. Alright? Revelation 3:15. Bring it on. That's all it is.
I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot.
So the Lord said he knows our works. Right? Whether you are cold or hot, come on.
How wilt thou work cold or hot?
He said he wish you would just choose a side. Right? He wish you were cold or he wish you were hot. Come on.
So then because thou art lukewarm,
because you're straddling the fence, you got one foot in the truth and another foot in the world. Come on.
and neither cold nor hot.
Right, you're neither cold nor hot. You're straddling the fence. You're borderline. Right, you're straddling the fence. One foot in the world and one foot in the truth. Come on.
I will put thee out of my mouth.
The Lord said he's going to spew you out of his mouth. Understand? He's going to spew you out of the mouth. Why? Because you're lukewarm. Understand? The Most High want a man that's hot for this truth. He wants you 100%. Alright? Not 90-10, not 80-20, 70-30, or 50-50. He wants 100% of you in this truth, to the point where you're willing to die for what you believe in. You understand? Let's get back to Ecclesiasticus 2 and 13. It says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, meaning a coward, for he believeth not. He's an unbeliever. He's unfaithful. faithful. Therefore shall he not be defended. So the Most High not going to defend you. Alright? Verse 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience. And what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? Woe unto you that have lost patience. And what you going to do when the Most High pay you a visit? Alright? Verse 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word. So if you fear the Most High, you're not going to disobey his word. You understand? And that's how you can tell a man who's seriously in it. You understand? He's keeping the laws to the best of his ability. Right? And he's not stumbling to the left or the right. Right? His eyes is focused. Right? His eyes is single. He's about this knowledge. He's about this truth. Right? And he'll forsake whoever or whatever to stay on the path of righteousness, right? To stay on the path of Yahweh Yahweh Shai, right? Woe unto you, says, they that, Salakia, verse 50, they that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his word, right? And they that love him will keep his word. Give me Ecclesiastes